Shalom once again. This is me, Apostle rawchaah of Great Millstone. Okay, just here once again. Just got back in actually from a long journey this day. Through the grace of Yahweh, Yahweh was with me, allowed me to make it from one destination to another. So pretty much, like I said, I just got home not long ago. So the Spirit was on me. I just been sitting back. I was driving. I was pretty much on the road for a few hours, and when you're traveling and driving alone especially, you have time to think and ponder. I was down with the brothers in Baltimore this past weekend, Lord willing, because I work with the Baltimore. The Spirit have appointed me, through Apostle Tahar and, my superiors, and it's through the Spirit of Yahweh to work with the Baltimore, Maryland camp. So you could say I'm a part of the Baltimore camp. I'm working with the heads of the camp down there to try to run and build up that particular zone, working with them brothers of GMS down there. But anyways, there's different little things that I see in the Spirit that's been happening. This thing is intensifying, man, and I wanted to name this video Watch as Well as Pray. This is just a quick impromptu, you know what I mean? I just want to hit a couple of points real quick, bring out a couple of scriptures, and I like bringing points out to make brothers think, man. Think spiritually, man. And you got to use your head too. Okay, like Apostle Tahar says, you brothers, man, you got to figure this shit out for yourself, man. I mean, the elders and the apostles, we're set up here as shepherds to guide you brothers in the right way, but then after a certain point, man, brothers got to grow the fuck up. And it's got to you got to have your head screwed on, man. You got to have your eyes open, man. Like Yahweh said, man, he have ears to hear, let him hear, man. He's supposed to perceive things. Be perceptive, man. That's really what Yahweh was saying. Right? When he gave certain deep parables, which only if you are the elect, you're going to get it anyway. But for you brothers in GMS and you other brothers that may follow after what we're teaching through the Spirit of Yahweh and Yahweh, you got to watch as well as pray. We're living in serious times. I did a video on that last week, I believe. That being said, yo, man, these devils, talking about Esau, starting with the elites, they got all their little minions out here, man. And we know it's going to come to a point where this devil is going to definitely try to roll on us. Like that's another scripture, when the wicked shall come in as a flood. Because this knowledge that we teaching, these devils, this is really scaring Esau. And the fact that we're going hardcore, primarily us, we on fire for this thing. We pushing this truth because we can see the end. We can see the prophecies. So we pushing this thing hard. So the fact that we going hard, talking about us, GMS, the brothers of GMS, we going hard, and we just pushing out videos, we flooding them. Esau, this is making this devil very uncomfortable, man. Okay, I just found out tonight there's some more cops got shot down where?
Louisiana.
Louisiana, where the other Jake got shot. They had his funeral, I think, on Friday. Now some cops get shot down there. Yo, man, that's all auto ab KO, man. Them agent provocateurs, okay, and black ops. See, and because of the type of things I'm saying, these devils, they're like, we got to shut these guys up, but you can't, because this truth is already out the bag, man. I brought out a scripture I can't, but this thing be of man, it will come to naught, but if it be of the Most High, it will not. So no matter what these devils do, we know that they're going to send spies, they're going to send CIA operatives, they're going to send undercover cops, they're going to send FBI agents amongst us, man. So you brothers got to have your eyes. I mean, which really it don't make a difference anyway. Like the scripture said, they should come to spy out our liberty. You can send all the undercover agents you want. We ain't hiding nothing. We telling you on your face, on camera, what the deal is, what the Most High is going to do by way of Yahweh Shai. You're finished. You're through. To you elites, you can have all your little agents. You can mess around with our phones. All your little stupid underhanded shit, sending agents around, trying to sniff you out or size us up or trying to get us set up in something. Yahweh Shai is with us, man. And nothing you can do can stop that, man. You can't stop this word. The cat's already out the bag. Alright, we're going to read the first scripture. I got the brother, Officer Sakar, just reading these scriptures to me real quick.
Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
See, but you know what? Even though we know the Lord is with us, and we know that no matter what Esau does, he can't stop this word, but We still supposed to, because the scriptures say so. Brothers are supposed to walk circumspectly, man. You got to use wisdom. You brothers, you can't, primarily starting with you camp leaders. And you captains and you officers. You sergeants of arms. You brothers that's over. I'm talking about the brothers in GMS. Because those are the only brothers we care about, right? And I ain't talking about the mother camps. You brothers that's under the umbrella of Great Millstone. You guys got to have your goddamn eyes open, man. First of all, I'm going to say it like this. You brothers that are the camps throughout the world and country and GMS, if you got the camp, you got to know every man in your camp. You got to have other men watch. You got to watch everybody, man. And then you watching guys, and you got guys watching other guys, and you got to know what's going on in your camps, man. And if you got some guys that's not a part of the camp coming around, don't be so quick. The scripture says, lay hands on no man suddenly. Don't be so quick to just throw brothers in the camp just for numbers, man. Remember, we ain't about that. Yahushua is looking for quality, not quantity. We ain't like Nate and IUIC and them guys, man. UPK. They just let any old vagabond alley cats into their camps and schools because and throw garments on them just so they could look. See, we growing. See, we growing. And also too, so they can get paid. They can get more money. See, no, we don't give a damn about that, man. So you brothers got to walk circumspectly. You got a guy coming around listening, man. Don't be so quick. Just because the dude was out there for a month, oh, he's in the camp. Shit, man. Yeah, man. Make a nigga wait a year if you got to. If you ain't sure about him, dudes got to prove themselves, man. Don't be so quick to bring brothers in the camp so quick, man. Because the dude could be a goddamn cop or an agent or something, man. Coming in to create mischief. Right? So you brothers, but that comes by being spiritual. So yeah, we gotta have faith by praying and having faith, but you gotta also be circumspect. You gotta watch, man. You gotta watch out for certain patterns amongst guys that are already in the camp. Okay? We got a lot of demons amongst us. The scripture says wherever the sons of the Lord is, Satan is right in the midst. Read on, brother.
And it says, redeeming the time.
You gotta remember the times that we in. We in the evil time. This devil, he gonna fight to try to preserve his kingdom. So these devils that they gonna demonize us, they gonna try to roll on us. All these different things going on, man, with these terrorist attacks and different things happening, people getting shot, primarily police, and they trying to connect it. They trying to find a way to connect that dot to us, so they can have an excuse to actually literally roll on us. Okay? Type of shit where they have the busting through your door and trying to apprehend you, man. Coming to the camps trying to apprehend us. Coming to your job trying to apprehend you. Trying to label us as terrorists. That's why they gotta have their little spies sent amongst us to try to conjure up shit on us, man. Okay.
Because the days are evil.
Because the days are evil. You see what's happening? But that's all prophecy, and we know it. You see, it's all prophecy. The days are evil, meaning, man, that we're at the end times. We're at the very end of this thing. Okay? And all kind of hell gonna start breaking loose out here. Okay?
And it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
The will of the Lord is for us to preach this word, push this word, pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and have faith. And faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. So also too, faith without works is dead. So that means we got to be doing the work. Brothers got to be doing this work, man. You're supposed to be on fire to do videos and shit like that, and get out there to that camp. Anything other than that is trivial, man. Getting with your woman. Okay, look, I got a woman. I get with my woman. I get with my woman. But that's not the whole center of my universe, man. Okay, that's not the whole center of my universe. When I get with my woman, that's when I'm not doing the work of the Lord, which most of the time we occupied in doing the work of the Lord. But in your so-called leisure time, when you may not be out on the camp, and you may not be around, you go and you get with your woman, man. That's your personal little fleshly thing. Okay? That's your R&R. But there's got to be a balance on that. If you around your woman too much, you gotta examine yourself. Yeah, man, I think I'm spending too much time up under my woman. Number one, a woman don't like that. Number two, You lose your edge when you up under a woman too much, man. You lose that edge, man. You get soft. You're speaking from experience here. Go ahead, brother. Just keep that in mind, brothers.
Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Watch and pray. That's my mantra, prayer. Brothers gotta pray, man. If you pray, then you know what, man? Maybe you'll start getting the answers through the Spirit of the Lord that you want. Maybe the Lord will start sending that Spirit. If you feel like you, Scripture says, if any man feel he lacketh in faith, let him ask of the Most High, which giveth to all men liberally. But it says to watch. So you brothers got to be circumspect. You got to be watching every goddamn thing. Especially, mainly for you camp leaders. You can't be fucking asleep at the wheel, man. If you a camp leader or you some kind of sergeant of arms or point man in the camp, you're supposed to be watching everything that's going on amongst the brotherhood and out when you in the world, man. Okay, you see something that don't look right, or you see certain guys coming around asking questions or saying hey man, you gotta be suspicious, man. That's the times we living in, man. The dude come up asking too much questions, or if a guy comes up seeming too nice or too charitable, you know, you gotta yes, you do gotta scrutinize every little damn thing. Hey, I learned that from Apostle Tahar. Apostle Tahar does that, man. He scrutinizes every little thing, man. Everybody. Okay? Because that's his job to do so. He's a shepherd. And under him, starting with Apostle Tahar on down, we're all shepherds, co-shepherds with Yahawashi. So that's our job, and that's what you brothers got to do. You brothers got to figure this thing out, man. You're here to be leaders. Every last one of you that's involved in the work right now. Okay? What you got, brother?
And it says, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things.
That you may be counted worthy to escape all these things. All the what? All the perils that's going to come out here. The mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, the race wars, the riots, the martial law, and then ultimately the missiles. Go ahead, brother. And
it says that ye shall come, it's like that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man.
That's right. The Yahawashi when he comes back. If you right in the spirit, man, you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing, these things that the scriptures instruct you to do, you shall be ready to stand before the Son of Man when he comes. And Yahawashi gave many parables on that. About the talents, the one guy that gave. So you guys that, hey man, you guys that are not really teaching, many of you brothers that's lukewarm and flaking, playing games. Like I said, the order was given to make 2 videos per week, which that ain't nothing. Guys that are like, oh, yeah, okay. And you still ain't doing it, but now we don't care, man. That's on you. You got to figure this shit out for yourself now. Okay?
Matthew 5:20.
Good.
But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven.
Yes, that's another thing. Okay, we understand brothers got to work off. We got to hustle. Brothers got to do what they got to do. But when it becomes a pattern where you guys that's always work, like they can't do the work because you're not working. Like each week a guy don't make it to camp. Like for a month consecutively, you don't make it to camp. Them guys that's always working, and you hardly barely see them at the camp. And then them same guys, of course they don't do videos. That's being lukewarm, man. I mean, they don't make the live shows. They're on fire. But then they want to get mad and envious at brothers that are on fire. That brother ain't right. He trying to take over the camp. No, he's on fire. Spirit of Yahawashi is burning in that man or men. See what I'm saying? So you brothers better fucking pay heed to that, man. You better pay heed. You lukewarm guys. Yeah, well, let's get the scripture in Revelations where what Yahawashi said about lukewarm, being lukewarm. Hey, man, I put that on myself. I've had to stop and examine myself. Like, wait a minute, yo, am I being lukewarm? That's why the scripture says, examine thyself daily. We all got to do that, man. You see what I'm saying? Come on, brother.
Revelations 3:15. I know that works that are neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot.
Cold meaning, hey, you had certain guys, I respect them. We had certain guys amongst us that just outright came and said, look, I got to go find myself. basically, I don't want to be in the camp no more. I'm just gonna go do my thing. So they at least they said, look, I just want to go be cold. I'm not on fire for this thing. The spirit is not on me to do this no more. And they just left and went right back in the world. You gotta respect them guys because at least they didn't fake the funk. But then you got brothers that's on fire, that's in this thing. They said, look, I'm gonna be hot. If I'm gonna be hot, I'm gonna be hot. But then the lukewarm, so Yahushua said, I would rather you were either hot or cold. Yahushua said he would respect you more if you just went back in the world. You're gonna get put to death anyway, but at least you know you ain't being lukewarm. And then the guys that were hot, those are the men that the Lord loved. Lukewarm. Nobody likes anything lukewarm like it's hot right now, summertime, right? You just come in from the heat and somebody take a cup of water and put it in front of you, say, hey, want something to drink? And you take a sip of it and it's lukewarm water, you're gonna gag, you're gonna spit it back up. You want that nice ice cold cup of water, right? Or if you're drinking if you're gonna make a cup of tea, the only time you're gonna drink something hot is when you do coffee or tea, right? To make coffee, you need hot water. Or if you want a nice cup of tea, and to put the tea bag in, when you chest the water, this water's lukewarm. You can't drink no lukewarm tea, or you can't drink no lukewarm coffee. You gotta drink the coffee down while it's still kind of hot. You see what I'm saying? So lukewarm is just a foul thing. Because if you sip something lukewarm, you spit it out. You want it either hot or you want it, depending on what you're drinking. If you're drinking coffee or tea or hot chocolate, you want that shit hot. Almost to where it burns the tongue. But if you're drinking a nice cup of water or a nice cold glass of wine or a cold beer, a cold Heineken or something like that, whatever it is, you want that nice and cold, man. Even in the wintertime, realistically, even when it's cold outside, in the middle of the winter, if you sit down and get a beer, you want the beer cold, man. Nobody likes to drink warm beer. That's disgusting, warm beer. You know, they say, I don't know what piss tastes like, but this shit tastes like piss. It tastes like what piss might taste like. Even if it's cold outside, if you go get a beer, you say, yo, man, put this shit in the fridge, man. I want these things blow. You want it ice cold. So that lukewarm thing is a foul thing, man, to be lukewarm. Go ahead, brother.
So then, because there are lukewarm,
like I said, in the summertime, you just came in from outside and it's hot, and I offer you a cup of water, and you get to sip in the water, and the shit is lukewarm, you gonna spit it out and look at me like I got demons on me. Right? Now, what the fuck this brother giving me a lukewarm cup of water for, man? Go ahead, brother.
And neither cold nor hot.
See?
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
You're gonna spit it out just like you're gonna spit out that lukewarm water I give you in the heat. So that's Yahushua. He said, if you lukewarm, I'm gonna spew you out, and that's already happened. Guys that were straddling the fence, like me and another brother was talking, some of you guys, your faith is weak. So basically, you straddling the fence, man. You like, oh well, I don't know if this thing is really true. In your mind, you don't know if you really believe in it, or maybe what if this thing don't really happen. So you know what? Let me kind of still keep one foot in the world and one foot in the truth, so to speak, just in case. No, man, Yahushua got your number, and he gonna do away with you, man. Even now, just in case this thing ain't true, let me still keep a foot in the world. So, like, when I leave these guys, when I leave this Israelite thing, I got something to fall back on in the world. But just in case Yahushua do come, I can still see, I'm still in the camp, I'm still in the truth. Shalom. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
That's right. Lukewarm. Either you with this thing or you ain't with this thing. So I don't want to switch topics. I want to stick. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So the point being, you guys that are not really sure whether you believe in this thing or not, you don't belong here. You're in the wrong place. Any brothers out there that's not sure about whether this is really what they want to be doing or where they should or what they should be doing, you in the wrong. I'm going to just tell you, don't waste your time. Just leave now, man. Resign. Just leave. Go back in the world now. Okay? But back to the topic, you brothers that are in this thing solidly, you got to be watching and you got to be observant. Even when you leave out your goddamn house, be observant, looking around, watching, watch people, watch who's watching you. Pray to the Lord to open up your spiritual spider senses on everything. Or like Daredevil, he was blind, Matt Murdock, but he had the senses where he was blind, but he could still see. But his senses were heightened. He had heightened super senses. That's how you brothers are supposed to be, like Spider-Man or Daredevil, like as far as with them super senses. That's how you're supposed to be, man. Or like in that movie or the series Highlander, the Highlander series, the Immortals. Every time another immortal was nearby, what's his name, Connor McLeod or Duncan McLeod, they would get like that spider sense, like it would alert them that because every time they saw another immortal, they had to fight to the death. So anytime they got close, anytime another immortal was in their vicinity, that sense would come to alert them that danger's near. Yep, it's another immortal. I gotta watch myself. I gotta be on alert because this motherfucker's coming to try to chop my head off. See what I'm saying? Because in that thing, you cut the guy's head off, then you got his power. But that's how we gotta be. Like them, we are really immortal. You gotta be like I said. You gotta be like Spider-Man with the spider senses, or like them immortals. You gotta be circumspect in the spirit. Read.
1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant.
Being sober meaning being on point. Don't be stupid. Don't be basically don't be simple-minded. That's what it's saying. Being sober in the spirit, meaning brothers got to be not intoxicated with this world, man. With the things of this world. Okay? And that could be anything. Like I said, it could be a job, it could be a car, it could be people in the world, it could be your woman, your kids. Okay? You can't all be too caught up into your children, man, either. Go ahead.
And it says, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Seeking whom he may devour. The spiritual demon Satan is working with Esau, the elites, on a high level. And he got all kind of agents and minions out here, man, looking to do his bidding. And their thing is to get at us to try to stop this work. Stop this word, which they can't. It's the will of Yahushua, man. It's a spirit. They can't stop. They can't do nothing against a spirit. And it's the spirit of the Lord. But like I said, because, once again, idiots are taking, see, niggas are hypocrites. You got a woman. Yes, I do have a woman. Yeah, and I care about my woman very much. Very much. And I do for my woman. I have children, too. And I do what I can for my children or child when I can. I got a kid. I get with him when I can. My woman, I get with my woman when I can. You know what I mean? I love my woman. I'm into my woman. But at the end of the day, I'll walk away from her in a split New York minute. If it comes down to this, truth, man. Because women are gonna come. The women are gonna come. Apostle Gabal always says that women, men, a woman like the Most High told David when he committed adultery with Bathsheba, had Uriah the Hittite put to death so he could have Bathsheba. And then the Most High said, man, if you wanted a woman, I could have. If all you wanted was a woman, I could have given. Man, basically the Most High said, you want all that for this woman? I could have gave you 100 women that was 10 times finer than Bathsheba. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I could have gave you 100 women that was 10 times finer than her. But you had to commit this act just to acquire this one woman. So let's go to show you what the Most High thinks about women. All the fine ass women you see out here, man, come on. But every time, hey, case in point, for us men that's you travel every day during the world, every day you go out your door to go to work or whatever. Each day you see a fine woman. And you're like, damn. And then tomorrow, you thought the bitches that you saw today, you come home and like, damn, I saw some badass bitches out there today. But then tomorrow, when you wake up Lord's will and go out the door, you going like, God damn, I thought the bitch I saw yesterday was bad. Oh my goodness. Each day you see a finer woman, especially if you travel. At the camp, man, we talk about it. We be down by the camp down there on 34th speaking. And there be some fine looking women in New York down there by the walk each week. Damn, some fine ass. But each week you go down there, you barakatah. Each week you see, damn, I thought last week it's like a never endless supply of so-called fine ass women. There's more women on this planet than men. So you think the Lord, so that's faith. The Most High ain't got the power to send us all kind of women. But he ain't gonna do that right now because that would distract us from what we're doing right here and now. Number one, well, right now it's the Sabbath, but what I'm saying, like if it wasn't, like man, right now, if me and his brother had all kind of a house full of women up in here sitting all around us and shit, you think I'd be doing this video right now? But through the spirit of Yahweh, that's why the Lord make it, well, we don't get all the women now. These niggas in the world and the other nations, that's their lot now. Well, I mean, we get women, the Lord's brothers got women. I got a woman, I have a very attractive woman as well. But I'm not all caught up into her beauty or nothing like that. I'm into, because I didn't have attractive women before. Okay? So it's not about that, man, because all that's vanity, like Solomon said. And things like that can cause you not to be sober, to where you're not watching. Go ahead, brother.
Since you said about that,
yeah.
Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have thereof?
There we go again. The 12 asking Yahweh, we forsook everything. Read on, brother.
And it says, Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, and the regeneration
and the reincarnation, that's what I was talking about. Meaning they were going to die back then and be reincarnated back into the earth again in these times. Go ahead, brother.
When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold. You're
gonna be blessed in the kingdom, man. You're gonna get all that back 1,000, 100-fold. You're gonna have, you forsook your woman, you're gonna get 1,000 women, thousands of women. Find it in the ones, man. Come on, man. We can't even, from this standpoint right now, in this low state we on, we can't even think about how it's gonna be in the kingdom and what we're gonna get. Go ahead, brother. Now go back to where we were, man.
Back.
So being, yeah.
All right. Back in Peter's.
And we're going to wrap it up with that.
Okay. 1 Peter's 5.
You know, I just wanted to do like a little impromptu, but you know, I said I'm going to go 20 minutes and make a point, but when the spirit kick in, you always go over, you know? Go ahead, brother.
1 Peter's 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant.
Be sober, be vigilant. Vigilant means to watch. A soldier, man, on a watchtower, he's vigilant. He has to watch. Okay, guard duty. If you're on guard duty, you got to be vigilant. You have to be observant, man. So you brothers have got to watch. That's why the scriptures, this video is entitled Watch as Well as Pray. So you brothers, man, in this truth, you got to be into these scriptures and you got to always be praying. Okay? And pray to the Lord to open up your spiritual mind to see everything, man. Okay?
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, man, the spiritual demon Satan, starting with him, but his minions on the earth that are doing his bidding, starting with Esau and the elites. They want to try to stop this word, because this word is scaring these devils. This is scaring them, because they see the prophecy is coming to pass, and it's coming to the end of their kingdom. They're about to go into captivity. After this, they don't have nothing else, and they know that. So they doing their thing. These devils are doing their thing. Yahweh is working with them on the left-hand side by way of the spiritual demon Satan, and they're doing their thing. So you brothers out here, you brothers in GMS, man, you better have your eyes open and be watching, man, watching the news, or to be watching the news, watching these prophecies unfold, watching what's going on around you, watching amongst the brotherhood, man. Okay? And if you see something, man, like Esau said, you see something, say something, but amongst the brotherhood, that's right. If you see something that perceives not to be right, even amongst the brotherhood, you say something about it, man. You approach it and say, yo, man, I don't know, man, that right there, what this brother did, or like, that seems suspect, but especially outside of our circle, man. You got guys that's coming, hey, man, you got to scrutinize all these guys. So you brothers that got the so-called guys, as y'all say, on the other side of the line, You gotta watch these guys, man. They could be goddamn agents or something. You don't know. But no, then again, I mean, not look, man, we ain't paranoid. Not every single brother that comes is gonna be a damn agent. We don't care, really, but you still gotta watch, because the scriptures say so. But you still gotta scrutinize guys, man. You got a guy on the other side of the line, he wanna join the camp, hey brother, be patient. You know, you gotta scrutinize the man and see if he's really worthy of even being in the camp. John the Baptist said what, man? Bring forth fruits, meet for repentance. So that's it. You brothers just gotta watch everything, man. In your daily lives, man. Watch what's going on around you. Be observant. Don't be walking around out here with your head in the clouds. You gotta be spiritually vigilant, okay? So with that, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Shalom to all the brothers of the elect, man, okay?